about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 25.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Patriots will get a new set of downs. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Ball carrier.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
The 22-yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nick Chubb, 28 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Texans 0. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The pass there complete to Sutton. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Cortland Sutton.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Texans first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards. First down, Houston.
Jones. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
He's brought down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 13-yard line.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Again, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end...
31-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Marvin Jones there to make the grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 7-7, our score after 1.
Tied 7-7.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the...
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Marcus Davenport able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Texans 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Kerry Hyder flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, a slant to Jones. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Houston.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Complete.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Brown, 60 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
His kick is...
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Bryan Edwards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's caught inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Texans 1st down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to Will
From 21 yards away. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
At the 46
Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Brady.
11-yard line.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd.
Again, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. They'll roll him out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Houston.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
The ball carrier.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Jones. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the 3rd quarter.
Texans 14.
Now Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On the delay, Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. Rolling to his right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Makes it 3rd and
on 3rd down, Brady. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And Brown's got it. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have moved out in front. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Texans 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Texans take over first.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game.
Caught on the right side by Jones. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Texans
first throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Edwards. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
now. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 35. Texans.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Well, on 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it's third down. Following the penalty, Chubb. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's Ty Long now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards. And it's second down.
He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One final try for Mahomes. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight, it's the National Football League Super Bowl 55.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
For Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 42 yards.
23-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Room here to run. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again.
6-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking left side, and it's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. 72 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Chubb on the carry.
Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Brady. Caught. Kelsey. Left side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. 3 catches for him now in this 1st quarter of the Super Bowl.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They run. Chubb. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brought down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
From the gun, Brady, flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Bears 7. Set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 1st down, Winston. Throwing left side, it's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point try now for Crosby. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Mason Crosby.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun. Brady eluding the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. These two teams all tied after one. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
To throw again. Brady. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for New England. 44 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots have moved out in front. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Patriots 21. Bears.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Danico Autry.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jameis now on 1st down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
On 3rd and short, the fullback Burton. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, Winston. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Jameis to throw it.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 55.
It's been a trying year for everybody, but the tradition continues. Super Bowl 55, away we go from Tampa. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
Now a play fake. Brady. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
The 44-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Chubb. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Complete. The tight end, Kelce. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Bears 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing. Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Winston's pass.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, And
now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brady now on first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
And the Patriots are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass.
These two teams all tied after one. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Can you believe it? It's a Super Bowl 49 hero, Malcolm Butler.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Jefferson.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
That's good.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackled at the 30.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Bears 14.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
The
line.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
From
line.
the gun, Brady. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. Third down here.
Up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Brady to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was his safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. William Jackson with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Patriots take over.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Brady.
7 yards, the pickup there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Brady now on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Lane.
Winston's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They start the second half with Kamara, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. It's brought in here by Willie Snead.
Winston's pass.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Matt Bosher now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick-6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick-6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick-6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall him on. What a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. They go with Chubb on second down. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On play action, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again, Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They run. Chubb. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
A gain of 4.
Second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
21.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nick Chubb with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. Working out of the gun, Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Again, it's Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Patriots.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
Brought in left side by Snead. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking middle, and that's complete. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. And my goodness, another interception. Can you believe it? It's a Super Bowl 49 hero, Malcolm Butler. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Wilkins on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
Brings on play action. Now Brady.
At the Bears 47.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.